Well, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
On at least a share. I know, those of us that have followed the team for many years, it probably means a lot to you. What does it mean to you to at least get that share of the Big West title?
A lot, just as you said. It means a lot. You don't really have to interview me. I think Rachel just busted it. All the answers. I'm just going to say ditto, ditto, ditto. It's just so exciting, again, to have the support of so many of our boosters, our former team members. There was a time when I was first at Cal Poly when some of the alums were like, I come from Cal Poly. And they are beaming with pride that Cal Poly has won its first championship. We're so excited. I personally, obviously, it's a very long journey, a little bit longer than a Mark French kind of journey to get there, but it is so much appreciated.
Also, when you consider the obstacles, too, I mean, to get it this year, I mean, when you
it's nothing shy of a miracle. Boom. I'm serious. The personnel losses that we had, the opportunities for players to step up, the number of adversity opportunities that we faced were incredible. And this team is a team. We have one of our mottos is 16 strong, and we need all 16. But I got to tell you, on Saturday, we need 3,031 screaming Mustangs wearing green and gold to help us beat the Gauchos. We want them there. We want them to help us cut the nets down. We want them to cheer their lungs out. We want them to stomp their feet. We don't want any bad sportsmanship, of course, but we want everyone to know who they're there to support, which is the Mustangs. Everybody else, Gaucho land, they can stay in the little Santa Barbara doing their thing for their little Gauchos against the men, but the Mustangs, we're going to have home court advantage. Now, I'm talking to you, not the person next to you on the couch. I'm talking to you right now. We need you to come to the game Saturday, 4 o'clock.
What about these people?
And we need you Saturday at 4 o'clock. Come to the game. This is an incredible opportunity. I'll tell you this. When Cal Poly faces Santa Barbara, think about men's soccer. Cal Poly against Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara's won a national championship. They come to our stadium. We upset them. The fans go nuts. People are storming the field. Ah, crazy. Our team is there. We're supporting that whole thing. We need all the sports teams here at Cal Poly. We need all community members. We need every single person from every single household to get in your car, come here to San Luis Obispo. If you're up the grade, come on down the grade. If you're over in Santa Maria, come on over. It's only 30 miles. Come help us win this game.
All right.
There's my promo.
It's spoken like a true politician.
Okay.
Like I asked Rachel, I mean, how appropriate is it that you're playing Santa Barbara in this game?
Oh, it's as I said, perfect script. We got the fairy tale going. Here's a fairy tale book. It's right here. You have to come see this game. You're going to be there, right?
On Saturday?
Yes. I need an affirmation.
Me personally?
A commitment. You personally.
We're televising the men's game live on Saturday night. I'll be
You
there.
can't send somebody in your
We'll be
place.
here. We'll be here.
Hey,
Of course, we'll be here.
Megan Harrison is a police officer in Santa Barbara. I told you that, right?
Yes.
She's going to call the state police, make sure that that little passageway between San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara, free of traffic, and maybe just a little speeding opportunity there to get to both games. Ha! Boom.
I like that idea.
I do too.
I've never been interrogated. What was I going to ask?
Oh, I got you stumped. I
yeah.
love it.
Well, yeah. I mean, the last game, I was at your other game. How about that?
Thank you.
That was an instant classic, just like the men's game.
Awesome.
I mean, so this game could probably go either way. I mean, they're playing great basketball. I mean, how tough is it
They
going to
are.
be to beat these guys?
It's the greatest story in the Big West this year. Two great teams going head to head, and you've got the all-time leading shot blocker in Santa Barbara history, going up against Bletcher. Valentine's number 1 in the conference in field goal percentage. Bletcher's number 2. You got Rachel Clancy, potentially player of the year, going up against Emily Johnson, who's for sure player of the year potential, or at least minimum first team all conference. Just watching those 2 rivalries, I think, is cool. But then you took out all the other things going on, the great bench play, the other players that are certainly making contributions for us. We got a whole laundry list. I look at player from player every single game, and I go, gosh, I wonder who's going to just shine today. And it's been thrilling for me to watch different team members from the Mustangs do that job for us. Some other players in the conference have been a little bit more consistent, maybe that their turn is every game. But for us, it's a little bit of a coin toss. We're not really sure who's going to have a great game for us, but we're going to try to figure out who that is as quickly as we can in the game and do the best we can and try to take advantage of any kind of matchup opportunities that we have that are favorable to us.
Coach,
You're going to send somebody in your stead, though, if you can't make it. Can I get a commitment? Okay, thanks. I appreciate that.
Coach, I'll be there on Saturday,
Because,
just so you know.
hey, I do too, you know? We can do both. See, that's the beauty of this. 4 o'clock game, 7 o'clock game. You can do both. You can be a Mustang. Just feeling it. Bleeding green. I like it. I like it.
Kayla Griffin last week, I mean, she's pretty much running point, dishing out, 8 assists every game. I mean, just talk about her play and just another example of someone stepping it up. She had just 2 points, but 13 rebounds?
She's amazing. You know, again, so many things that she does on the court. I've said before, I think that she's our glue player. She makes everybody else around her better. And whether she scores 2 points, the game last time at Santa Barbara, she came out firing. She knocked down a couple threes. They're like, who is this person? And she's just done whatever we've needed from her in any particular game, whether it's dishing the ball, breaking the press. Last game we put her on their top player from a defensive perspective. Game before we put Caroline on their best player. So they're all stepping into different roles. And, you know, I got a lot of people that want to always, you know, give me their opinions about who needs to be on the court and who the best people are. And, boy, we really like this, Coach Faith. And none of those people are ever in practice. But I do appreciate that they're thinking about the Mustangs and hoping that the Mustangs do great. What they don't always see are what kind of matchups we're trying to create defensively or offensively. And it would be great to put, okay, all the best shooters on the court at the same time, but all the best shooters aren't always necessarily the team that's going to work best together, or to have the best defensive presence that we can have on the court at a given time. So, that being said, Kayla Griffin has been doing pretty much everything except selling the popcorn. She's been rebounding. She's been on the offensive glass. She's been assisting. She's been playing tough defense. She's been playing great help team defense. I think she led us in steals and assists the last game. She's playing a remarkable season, and she is one of the main reasons that we're in this position. She is one of the players that Rachel was referring to when she said she had increased opportunities this year and she seized them. If she was on anybody else's team, I would be scared of her. Right now, I'm just grateful for her.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Thank you so much for you guys for promoting our game and our season. I really, really appreciate it.